Hello everyone, this is Kerfuffles, and I'm making this video because I figured I wanted to start doing this just to reflect on the maths I've done, and I don't really want to show my face in these videos, so I decided I would just play this funny uh, Roblox mining game. So, um, yeah, so here's what I've done this month. So, first thing is, I mentioned in my last video that I am a math student at Cambridge, and so I have a lot of work to do over this summer. So there are two courses which you basically take in the last term of your first year, and then you do the problem sheets over the summer. Those are um, variational principles, which is it's quite a nice course. It's about kind of uh, like the kind of problem you would solve is like proving that a straight line minimizes the distance between 2 points, or like problems of that kind of nature. Um, and then there's optimization, which um, is more about like linear programming and stuff, and like it's applicable to the real world, but it's um, and so what I did is I did the optimization problem sheets this month, and I procrastinated a lot doing them because there was some kind of like tedious algebra, um, but basically I'm putting variational principles off for now because I want to kind of um, understand like the rigorous proofs of everything, and I know like I don't need to, but I want to just because I have this hang up when I do math that I need everything to be rigorous. So I'll do the problem sheets for that eventually, but like right now it's on hold. And on that note, there's a course next term called Methods that I know is going to be hard to make rigorous, and so what I've realized, I've looked into this, and for both methods and variational principles, to make it rigorous, there's this course you would take in third year. You could take in third year called Analysis of Functions. So my plan is I want to look into that course this summer for this reason. And there are what did I get? Nice. Okay. There are two third year courses which are prerequisite to that course, those being probability and measure and linear analysis. So I've been looking at probability and measure, and I have done most of it actually, and like I've basically been reading lecture notes online and taking my own notes because I don't have physical lectures to go to. But I've done most of the course. And it turns out, like, obviously I had to painstakingly prove the central limit theorem to make A level further stats rigorous, and I mean, like, even like in the last week, like I keep having to correct the proof because I made it like before I was ready, so it had like a million problems, and I'm still correcting those to this day. But like, the point is, I proved uh that, and the good news is that by doing probability and measure, I'm like learning a course that properly proves it. So like now I trust that I have a proof as much as I trust the course itself, basically. So that's pretty nice. I should probably do differential geometry to feel the same way about vector calculus, but that's besides the point. So I was doing that. I learned. I'm gonna tell you what I learned. I learned how to meaningfully assign size to a set that isn't like super nasty pathological paradox axiom of choice things. Like I um like basically like you might say like area is how much stuff there is, but I learned like um a more rigorous definition, which was pretty cool. And I learned about Lebesgue integration and Fourier transforms, that kind of thing. So that's that. And also another thing that I'm supposed to do this summer for Cambridge is uh like we have like a computational project thing that we well, you don't have to do it in MATLAB, but like it's recommended that you do. So I've learned MATLAB from a booklet that they have. It turns out to not be that as bad as I was expecting. I'm pretty bad with computers. I struggle to even do LaTeX, so um, I thought I'd struggle more, but I actually did. So um, and as far as I know, they haven't even published the instructions yet. So to know MATLAB, I'm in pretty good shape. And my plan for the next month um is to do the practice project that they have. And another thing is on my website, which I gave the URL to in my last video. And by the way, I will be uploading probability and measure when I finish the course. That will be level 11.1. Will be my notes for that course. But that's besides the point. Because I've been going through and putting my notes into like basically I've been like looking at my old notes like very critically, putting them into kind of uh AI and stuff and trying to find errors. And so I've gone through uh so in July, which is the month that this is a progress report of, I went through the first 5 levels and I plan to go through so my goals for August are to go through the rest of the levels and to do the CATM practice project to finish probability and measure and to get through at least most of the linear analysis course. I think if I manage that in August, I'll be pretty good. And then in July, I also did some things not related to Cambridge. I was learning for fun some like set theory stuff. It seems really hard. I don't really know it very well, but I want to understand like all this Googology stuff, and I need to learn set theory properly in order to have any hope of understanding it. So I do want to get around to that. There's a lot of things I want to get around to, but like yeah, it's gonna take a lifetime, I guess. But yeah, I do love mathematics. That's why I'm you know doing this. So that's my progress report for math for July 2026. See you.